if need be also, to hire police services. So if they need to hire a band, they need to hire, security services, and so get the full bouquet of services that they can achieve in a police station, and therefore no need for them to go to a police station, get their services at their convenience, at the comfort of their home, but also have a good ability to be able to track whatever they've raised to the station and ensure it's been followed through to completion. This would significantly save, time, interaction, obviously improve the user experience for the users as they interact with the station. And so basically what we would then have on this would be ability for the users to report their incidences in a very simplified way, and where they are unable to type the text, we've also made a provision for them to record a voice, send it back at the station, or to translate back the recorded voice into a text, and therefore the officers being able to act. Because we also, how to locate for them the near, have to struggle to identify where the police station is, and then of course they can also send it as anonymous, people who are identified, and there's a complaint or a witness. And they can hire police services. They can also raise complaints that they would like to get filed, whether for feedback or general complaints on issues that have arisen, that they should be able to raise from here. And as I said again, for emergency services, we've provided different capabilities on the system where when they tap it directly and they would like to report, for example, it goes direct to the channels for police, Twitter, Facebook. We know we're in a digital youth group that they should be able to communicate on that. And then on, via SMS and via calls. If we can pivot very briefly to the station, or if you have, I don't know if you had a question here, sorry. So the station level, we appreciate also that there's need to completely digitize the paperwork that exists today, save the millions of shillings that the police are using, printing papers, but very importantly, have a seamless experience in being able to trace occurrences. And this system provides deep data insights for the decision makers at NPS. You can see it goes all the way from, this is the IG's portfolio that they can be able to see across the country, real-time the occurrences that have happened over the day, and they can also feel that a longer duration if they would like to see a month. And it can also drill down all the way to our stations to see the occurrences for only one station again across all the incidences in a real-time way, and with ability also to be able to filter from a time perspective. When an OCS logs in, the profile changes differently, and they're only able to see the records for their own station alone. When the regional commander copy, so it varies with different levels. If my colleague Francis could very briefly run us through the rest of them.
Thank you, Excellency. My name is Okdongori Francis. And apart from what we have on the dashboard, which we can navigate through seeing the prisoner status and those in custody, we as well be able to see the service efficiency when it comes to the turnaround time of case management, which we are aiming to reduce so much in this one because of the availability from the metrics we are collecting from the Usalama to now be able to map, do all that matching. We also have the ability to view the country's map in terms of the specific metrics that we in, and from there we're able to basically see the top and low performing counties in each and every metrics. We can drill down to a sub-county and to a police station. The occurrence book, which captures the daily activities in our station, is very crucial to giving us the analytics we are talking about on the dashboard. So when you look at a sample case, we are able to drill down and add in more persons involved, vehicles, exhibits, arrests, statements, abstracts, and other related OBs that form the occurrence entry. And then what is coming from the Salama feeds is what can as well be translated into an OB, an occurrence book, as well as the hiring of police services and the complaints and feedbacks can be seen from there. These registers help us be able to monitor all the activities in a station and are now contributing to the metrics we are having on a station. An officer is able to apply for a leave, loan, and tasks that have been assigned. They can be able to see from here and now take an action. Those occurrence books, of course, can be able to tag, and we have formations which can be tagged here in various departments that now can act on based on the incident that was reported by a citizen. Of course, we have the ranks, which now translates into the roles that we have into the system. And of course, the settings and more settings happen here. And this is what now helps us bring down the management of the entire application and have the management of the dashboard, which now contributes to the intelligent decisions of the entire country. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Thank you. Your Excellency, we can proceed.
So what is the plan? What is all this about?
So the plan now is to enable the citizens to then have, they download the applications once rolled out, and then on their own.
My question is,
Yeah.
we have been having a conversation with the National Police,
Okay.
and our plan was always to try and see how we can digitize the notorious occurrence book.
Okay.
The OB has always been a problem.
Yes.
Sometimes things are entered in the OP and then they disappear.
Yeah.
And then it becomes very difficult to know what actually happened.
Yeah.
And it was the reason why we asked the National Police Service, together with the Ministry of Interior, to digitize that space. So what is this? Are you in consultation with the National Police? Who are you working with? And what is the plan?
Okay.
Your Excellency, we've been working with the National Police Service. The IG has been here, DIG has been here, the accounting officer has been here. We've had engagement. We've looked at the infrastructure in Konza. They have deployed about 500 cameras. Nairobi needs about 2,000 cameras. So already a quarter of it is already here. So we are looking at how do we export or use this platform for the rest of the country and bring in also applications which Konza and the private sector are working on to develop solutions that can be in use so that this solution can be available across the country.
Okay.
Yeah.
So two things. Is the time frame for the delivery of this? Because I think we've had enough discussion on the mechanics and the how. So when is the rollout? Number one, and number two, I was about it, and the question I'm still asking is, how do we make it sustainable? Who pays for it? How do we pay for it? That is the most important aspect. How do we pay for it? Without, if you tell me we go and pay for it from the budget, we will not succeed. We need to find another way of sustainability. So have you discussed with the user, the end user, NPS and Interior, how this is going to be sustainably deployed and how and when?
Your Excellency, some of the discussions not yet concluded, but the sustainability is through the ITS system. There is intelligent transport system which is going to be deployed, so it will be actually linked with this system to be part of the ecosystem. So the ITS as a revenue channel, that revenue becomes provides sustainability. We are also in conversation with the National Treasury and the NBS to find a workable arrangement. I think a decision and communication was done on the same, and that conversation is ongoing. We believe we have a solution, Your Excellency.
The solution is in the ITS. If you tell me you're going the ITS route, then you have a solution.
Yes.
The route to Treasury and the budget, please, forget about that. That route is not available. So, because I saw the numbers that are required, and it's not possible. So I just need to warn you in advance. As you develop a good system, also think about sustainability. And I agree with you. We have the ITS system can provide for us a channel for sustainability because it has a revenue channel. Yes. My encouragement to both the National Police and the Konza City is you think about the sustainability and try as much as possible to avoid that there will be money, National Treasury to do this. We can on that.
I think Your Excellency, let's sound. Come back to you to report. What
I have already informed them of my position on that, and I have told them they need to think outside the current arrangement of trying to this. Budget has its own challenges. We don't want to, and yet there are alternative, innovative ways of making it sustainable without necessarily and then that so there are When are you looking at the IG? Where are you? Is that the IG? Your Excellency.
Indeed, it's based on the government policy on digitizing. We are actually the only one left in the criminal justice system. The High Court, DPP, and the judiciary are already in. So we are looking forward to this solution so that we can minimize all these other things that we are always entangled in. That is reducing the interaction between the police and the human beings. At this rate, let's have a conversation, and I agree with you that sustainability has been the problem. Like even the cameras that we have right now, we have less than 10% working, and it's because of sustainability. So if we have that conversation on how we are going to install and sustain through this product, then I have no doubt that this solution is what we've been always wanting for a longest time.
So need to also think about the timeline.
Correct.
You need to do the conversation on sustainability.
Yes.
And then the rollout. When we begin the rollout. Because the camera. And of course, the challenges of the budget are always there. Members of Parliament, they know how to cut this and cut this. Now we are guided, yes. And now we are guided to the owner for budget. You have no option.
Most times we forget the issue of sustainability.
Good. So, thank you, Excellency. So the good thing is, Konza, as part of your guidance, we've already done 12 ITs as well. And we're working with different actors on the sustainability model, and we'll probably collaborate with the actors. But now on this particular screen, we're here to show you what is the underlying infrastructure that then supports this digital transformation. My colleague, Musa.
His Excellency, good morning. It's a great honor and congratulations for this fantastic project of Konza Smart City. Today, Konza is a world-class smart city. However, Excellency, AI everywhere. According to some statistics, by 2030, 90% of AI will be introduced in our life. We can see them in every aspect of industry, smart government, smart manufacturing, and smart air. Your vision of making Konza a lighthouse of artificial intelligence, not only in Kenya, but in whole Africa, is a reality. We'll build not only a smart city, but an AI city. So we're going to talk about Konza AI City. What is Konza AI City about? Konza AI City is a city with an intelligent brain, intelligent city hub that you see, with a lot of nervous system that connect different industry, different areas, and this will be able to develop the digital economy, develop the digital culture, digital ecosystem, and this will also help the citizens to have a better livelihood and make them be part. When we look at the public security, for example, today with the AI power safe city, with all the IoT devices, the has been placed all around the country, all around the Konza city, will be able to analyze real-time data and do what we call a predictive policing. We'll be able to predict, to prevent, and to solve crime before they even happen. This is the future of AI power safe city. For example, the response time, when there is a crime you call, instead of taking 60 seconds, with AI we can just use 30 seconds. To dispatch a police force to a site of a crime, instead of taking 30 minutes, we'll use 8 minutes, because the AI data analytics and decision making. These are the cameras which are now in Konza City. We have more than 500 of them, and they are ready to be expanded across the whole. Excellency, how do we build this AI brain, this AI computing center, is by bringing in this architecture with infrastructure. We have the computing power. This is a very huge computing power. We'll have a connectivity which are already in place, and also a big storage to store this data. And on top of this, we'll have the platform that we aim to build, the Africa only artificial intelligence innovation platform with large language model in Swahili and in many other languages that people can be able to interact. And this will definitely enable tourism, different economic architecture. But if this is the brain, we need the mind that will run this, that will code this, the algorithm, guidance yourself, to provide the young Kenyans talent opportunity to join this AI wave with the talent development. Lot of program to be able to develop this kind of talent, to nurture this kind of talent. Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
Thank you. So thank you, Excellency. So just to demonstrate what my colleague Musa has illustrated, the real-time applicability on cognitive AI that we'll see in Konza Technopolis, and he'll...
Good morning, Your Excellency. What you're seeing here is cognitive visual human neural AI platform. I know I've said the word. I will. What does this AI platform do? It takes pictures and video from any camera. Please note the word any camera. And just like a human eye will look at the picture or the video, and the human brain will think, my AI looks at that video or picture and thinks. Therefore, cognitive ability to think, visual human neural AI, that's what it does. Having said that, this is an AI. So unlike the human limitations, like wanting to sleep, wanting to rest, can be colluded, can forget. AI cannot forget, doesn't need to sleep, it cannot be colluded. There's a very famous saying where everybody knows, a picture speaks 1,000 words. Now, a picture actually can speak, and my AI can see those 1,000 things that are happening there. No limitations, because the fact that I'm looking like a human, I'm seeing. So this brings your cost of hardware down, brings your cost of efficiency much higher, brings the cost of maintenance lower. One feed coming from any camera, again the word is any, can do thousands of cases. So let us start somewhere here. What you see is to Konza, think about it, it's Kenya. What we're doing here first is we are trying to see here crowd. Now you'll say, what is the benefit of seeing crowd? Chance to stampede. The intelligence wants to know, is it a chance for riot to happen? Because first thing in a riot is always people getting together. So the number of people getting together, over 50, 60, there are chances. Now, not every collection is a riot, but what would intelligence want to know? Are there people in those collections whom they are interested? Comes to same camera, facial recognition here. So I have put a data of a person wanted here. That person is being tracked. So yes, if in there is a wanted person out here, yeah, it becomes a red alert. The intelligence agencies can take their new actions here. So you can see the level of security that's happening. And all this I have done from the cameras that are here. So you can see the security level I'm doing. Let's go here. Not everything is security. We want to be management with efficiency. So here's a parking case that I have taken here. As you can see, we can track parking availability across every street level, which helps in, obviously, the person not roaming around, knowing where the parking is. It can go down to street level, means we can do revenue sharing with the street level authorities also. To that level we can go down to. So helps a lot. It can do an entire app, the whole city's parking schedule, people can get, it's convenience and yes, revenue sharing.
Very good.
Here, as you see, is vehicle track and count. Here, in especially government buildings, sensitive areas, we know which vehicle belongs to that place. We know whether the vehicle number plate has changed. Today people will come in a van, okay, but what if the number plate has changed? Here, we can track that. That if the number plate, it doesn't belong to a van, or it belongs to a motorcycle, and it's put it on a van, right? It's wrong. That's what automated AI secure automated access does. And lastly, for any infrastructure, as you know, every shilling is important. So you need real-time data to know what is happening. And nothing better than AI, I mean, a biased AI giving you data as to number of vehicles going, as to when they are going, what speed they are going, all that is available. So you can take the infrastructure, you can know what is required, everything in real-time data.
Very good.
Very good. Thank you.
Very good.
One of the challenges that we have to deal with today is cyber security. Because now we are collecting so much data about our cities, about our towns, about our cities. So how do we secure this data? So one of the things that Konza has done, we've been able to collaborate with the leading managed security service providers. And one of our trusted partners that we're working with is Exasoft, and we are privileged to be collaborative with one of the leading security experts that has held Israel cybersecurity defense by the government. So to ensure that all our innovations, that innovators never now use to worry about with my application in Konza will cloud be secure, because we are providing an overall end management for security across different databases, applications, the data itself, and I'm allowing to probably share with us what we are doing with them in a minute or so.
It's a great of experience regarding cybersecurity in the nation level. As requested by Engineer Tanui, I came to contribute with my experience. So in Israel, we built something we called the Cyber Dome. Now in Kenya, we want to build the Cyber Fortress. So as you can see here in the slide, so we want to do the assessment, we want to build the national SOC, we want to give cyber solutions, people and skills. It's very important. You talk about AI, the same with cyber. Readiness of people is very important when we are talking about cybersecurity. And in the end, of course, it's regulation and policies. It's an holistic approach that brings multi-layer protection when we are talking about the government, when we are talking about the different sectors and the critical infrastructure. With the digital transformation that Kenya is doing, amazing digital transformation, with your leadership, we must be secured. In cyber, it's not if you will be attacked, it's when you will be attacked, and we need to be, yeah, so we need to be ready. We need to be unbreakable. So if you will be attacked, you will not be defeated, you will be adapt to the new reality, and you will even win. The last sentence, we met here in Konza, wonderful team. I think we can do very good things for Kenya with the leadership of Mr. Tanui and the leadership of ICT. I think it's not just a matter of national security. I think we will be able to bring foreign investments and, more important, jobs for Kenyans' talent in cyber.
Collaborations are helping our young people because we use this to also build talent. Because one of the things that we lack as a country currently, cybersecurity engineers. So through such programs, we intend to consolidate and work with our young people to enhance our capability and innovation. So our last spot, Your Excellency, this is a solution that it's a smart pole and with an integrated different functionalities. It helps us better offer services to our residents. And Samuel is our smart city security engineer. He'll probably just explain in a minute.
Your Excellency, good morning. My name is Samuel Mulwa at Konza. So this, Your Excellency, this is our smart pole infrastructure. It's smart in that it integrates quite a number of smart technologies into one component. When you go to site, you find that it's just one pole. We've only segregated it here due to the height limitation. So we are utilizing it, one, for public safety. So there's a emergency button here that if someone needs to seek clarification from the command center, you just lift it up and you're able to communicate directly to the command center. Then at the command center, we do have an intercom that the operator there, they're able to know whom they are communicating to. Then it's got a camera, so you're able to have visibility of who is calling, and all these smart pole infrastructure are interconnected into a single management platform at the Intelligent Operation Center. Then on top of that, we do have the surveillance. We've seen the solutions there. So we are utilizing high quality. This is an 8 megapixel surveillance camera that is complemented by 3 bullet cameras on top that is helping us to have a 360 view of the city. At the moment, we have done 600 cameras within phase 1 of Konza, which we intend to scale it in phase 2 and phase 3, as well as scale it nationwide. Then on top, we do have an environmental sensor that we've deployed in our efforts to ensure environmental sustainability within the city. So we are monitoring air quality. We are doing the temperature. We are also able to do the humidity, the atmospheric pressure. And why we are doing that is to be able to identify hotspots of pollution within the city. Then we are able to make informed decision in stripe as the city. Yes. Then last but not least, Your Excellency, is our digital signage. We are using it for informational alerts. We are using it for public information as well as commercial advertisements. Then what is displaying here is our public Wi-Fi. At the moment, we've done 118 access points within the city, and it's accessed through a captive portal. You are able to get free guest Wi-Fi for around 30 minutes. Then from there, to enhance sustainability, you can purchase the Wi-Fi from the platform. Thank you so much, Your Excellency.
Good morning, good people.
Center of the smart city.
So from what we have seen in the Experience Center, this is the platform, which is the Intelligent Operations Center, that integrates all the different technologies you've seen, and then it does analytics and also predictability, so that this operations team here, they can make informed decisions and to be proactive. So for example, as you're aware, this is a master planned city, and this is where we are. This is the Konza Cradle, and it actually shows that we can predict what the future of Konza will be. With this, we have different technologies that we are using to make us run the city in a smart way. For example, we have cameras. We can be able to monitor traffic within the city and so forth. So also on this side, you can see we have live footage of the Technopolis, and we have about 600 cameras which we've already deployed. But this platform is very scalable, where we can host even more than 10,000 cameras, meaning this platform we can be able to monitor and give analytics to the rest of the country. So this is just one aspect. Yes. So again, with that, there's analytics to it. So this will ensure we have the public safety and security. In addition, we have other technologies such as the traffic management. So with this traffic management, we have worked with other agencies such as the NTSA. And as you look on this side, we can be able to see violations that would happen in this city or elsewhere with the integration that has happened. We can see the number plate of cars, we can tell the ownership of the cars, speed, and so forth. Then we also have other technologies we've integrated, such as the e-police and the traffic management system. We have the checkpoint. We can even know the amount of vehicles that have come to the smart city, whether it is trucks, and we're able to differentiate all that. Then other solutions we have is the smart pole that has been explained. And from this team and from this IOC, we are able to click to any of them, and then we can see real footage. As you can see, these are different smart poles within the city, and it's one of the more than the 500 poles. Then on the last one, on sustainability, we also want this city to be sustainable. And for sustainability, I'm sure you're going to visit other facilities such as the water treatment plant, and we can see the current storage, the capacity, we can see the water that has been disposed so far. But other than just seeing the quantity of water, we want to know that the water is good for consumption. So we also have sensors that can tell us the quality of the water and the different components. So this is the Konza Intelligent Operations Center.
Habari. Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Very good. Mwalimu, how are you? This is management. Yes.
Welcome, Your Excellency, to the state-of-the-art, fast in Africa, solid waste collection. Yeah. So in this city, we are able to collect waste to segments of the city. One of the key important things is about 14.8 kilometers around, and we segregate waste at source. So the most important thing about this facility is that we are able then to have paper, plastic, organic waste segregated and used for secondary use. So, Your Excellency, welcome and get it works. The plant was built for 500 Kenyans, and we have 25 collection points across the whole city. Yes, this is one of the cities because we save over of carbon the city. So, Your Excellency, this is our control room. We have our engineers who are working in there, who manage this facility. Karibu sana. So welcome. So right here, So the city is segregated into two sections. It's an underground pipeline network, and we are able then to segregate the waste at source.
So if somebody puts waste, they have to put waste in different bins.
Yes, it's segregated at source. So you have paper, plastic, organic, and there's also a chute waste designated on the road. So once it's full, at the control room we get a signal, and that signal signifies that they're able then to suck all the waste. It's like a city scale vacuum cleaner, just to give. It is sucked and then it is received within and segregated into the 4 waste streams. So once it is received, it falls down into what we call a compactor. So the compactor then compacts it into this container. So such a container would have one type of waste, say paper or plastic, taken then for use. So the business opportunities there for investment are areas like waste to energy. For those who are using paper recycling, they get the waste from this facility. This kind of facility is the state of the art. You only find it in Europe and all over the world. Can be replicated in other cities like Nairobi, where we have the dump site, but we don't get to see that. A very clean facility, fresh air. We have vacuum filters. The population of is yet to move forward. With our population, with the new investments coming here, we expect now to fully utilize this facility.
Affordable housing has inbuilt in this. So will the affordable housing people bring their waste here? Not just
Exactly. It will be collected right from their site straight into this facility through this underground pipeline network. Yes.
They are chute in the building, so they don't even have to come down. There's something they throw in, it's low, it goes down.
Yes.
Automatically.
Yes. So karibuni sana.
Dissuade people because the variety of people is that they will not even have time to segregate the waste. They just throw it into some place. How do we manage?
So this is a cultural shift, a smart city, and that is one of the key areas that we'll work with. Yes, sir. Yes. So once it is compacted, those are the compactors underneath there, we're able then to lift it and load it onto a truck to a recycling facility. The different types of waste, whether it's paper, plastic, organic, or mixed use. So this is a very... We sell the waste and collect it at bulk. Yes, Your Excellency.
Very good.
Karibu sana.
all executives led by yourself who visit our city. We are actually on the green transit corridor, which is 4 kilometers and 60 meters wide. We have planted more than 10,000 trees within the corridor and 250,000 shrubs within the corridor. The entire public way. We are and ready to be. Actually, we have more than 19 best. Excellency. Right side there, and we are working with the Minister of Interior to complete it. Now, just to note, we've covered more than 45 kilometers of road streetscape. One big thing is about circular economy, because we have recycled water and put it around 15 kilometers around the city and has come back to all parcels within the city, and that is where the source of non-potable water for greening is going to be found. Your Excellency will be going to the distribution station, and you'll get more details about that. Now, we have the state-of-the-art water treatment plant where we are treating more than 13 million liters of potable water from Mount Kilimanjaro. We're also waiting for Vake Dam to have the ultimate supply of water in Konza, but we're already with tanks and the processing process for the water treatment for the population at the Technopolis. And our sewer plant, Your Excellency, we are calling it wastewater reclamation facility, because we are big on circular economy, and we are changing all sewer water to potable water, and it's being recycled back to the city, because we are smart and sustainable city, Your Excellency. Thank you.
And she was born in my constituency.
Poa sana.
But it does not cost. Is it rent owned or rent? No, this is rent ownership. Ownership. Libya. And what? Okay. Yeah. But you expect that maybe the owner then can rent out. Yeah. So that. And we have quite many units. Yeah. So we'll show you what before it went up to 40
Ground plus 9 stories. These are the site layout for the project.
Yes.
There are 11 blocks.
Yes.
Each block is ground plus 9 stories. We have various typologies. We have typology C, which encompasses social, affordable, and some commercial units.
Yes.
Then we have typology B, which encompasses affordable and market units.
Yes.
Typology A, which encompasses social and affordable units.
Very good.
These totals to 1,042 units.
That's the first phase.
Yes, that's the first phase.
Okay.
Yes. So something unique, as discussed by our PS, will be the introduction of balconies to fit into the Konza Smart City requirements. And a second item will be an automated solid waste management system fitted around the site.
overall, for the Konza development, we are targeting 10,000 units.
Yes, I agree.
Yes. Phase 1.
We actually want to move people from Nairobi. Yes, let's move people from Nairobi.
Yes. We have units starting from as low as 640,000. We have units starting from as low as 640,000. Yes. Yeah. And additionally, we have social amenities such as a kindergarten, a clubhouse with a swimming pool, a mixed-use development, a primary school, a secondary school, and a hospital.
We have a hospital.
Yes.
We have all the different schools. So the school is going up to ground plus.
Well, yeah, that's good.
Yes. Yeah. So the hospital, we're going to change because initially in Konza they have a plan for level 6, but it has not started yet. Yeah. So here we're going to change to level 4.
We do a level 4.
Yeah,
not level 6. No, level 4
meanwhile.
Then the city can
have a 6, so that will serve everybody. So you have no level.
And now we'll have the unveiling before the laying of the foundation stone for the Konza Technopolis Affordable Housing Project by His Excellency. Tumpigie makofi tafadhali. That is now done. Affordable housing officially started off, subject to the laying of the foundation stone. His Excellency will now proceed to the laying of the foundation stone for the Konza Technopolis Affordable Housing Project. Tunaona wajenzi pia wamejaa pale, tayari kazi imeanza na ni kuwekelewa kwa jiwe la msingi la Konza Technopolis Affordable Housing Project. Basi ni kuwekelewa kwa jiwe la msingi. Makofi kwake rais akiwekelea na tukiona kama iko sawa kabisa. Imelainishwa ili pia watu watoke mjini wakuje waishi mahali kazi inapatikana. Wonderful. Wacha iwekelewe kaviro, ionekane kama imeshika laini kabisa. Na inaonekana iko maridadi. Congratulations, Your Excellency.
Good afternoon. Mko salama? Tumefika hapa Konza City leo.
1,040 or 42 housing units. Alafu awamu ya pili imeanza vile vile na nyumba zingine 2,000. Kwa hivyo nyinyi wote na wale wengine ambao hawako hapa leo, hii kazi ikianza from tomorrow, kwa sababu hii sasa ndio itakuwa kazi yetu ya kwanza kufanyika using new technology. Yeah, hapa itakuwa ni concrete, si ndio? Aluminium formwork na concrete. Hatutakuwa na mawe sasa hapa, itakuwa na concrete, ndio hii mjengo itembee haraka haraka. Ndio tuhakikisha kwamba watu wa smart city ya hapa Konza, being one of our flagship programs in Kenya, of the first smart city, not just in Kenya, but in our region. Yeah? So na nyinyi hapa tutakuwa na watu watakaofanya kazi zaidi ya 1,000, 2,000 watafanya kazi hapa. Na sio siku 2, watafanya kazi hapa for the next 10 years. Kwa sababu tukimaliza hii nyumba 1,000, iko nyumba 2,000, alafu mpaka ifike 10,000 housing units ambayo itaendelea hapa. Mimi nauliza nyinyi, mko tayari tuendelee na hii kazi? Mko tayari? Tuko na mafundi architects wako hapa, plumbers wako hapa, engineers wako hapa, electricians wako hapa, masons wako hapa, carpenters wako hapa, electricians, ndio? Ama si mko hapa nyinyi wote? Mnasema hii kazi iendelee ama isiendelee? Sasa mnasikia kuna watu wengine wanasema watakuja kusimamisha hii kazi. Mnaona hii watu kama wako na akili kweli? Wako na akili kweli? Ati wanasema, sijui hata wanafikiria namna gani, ati hii program ya affordable housing ati watakuja kusimamisha, sijui wapatie nani, sijui wavunje wapi. Mimi nataka niwaambie ndugu zangu, hawa watu mnasema wako ovyo. Sasa unajua, nilikuwa nafikiria ati watasema huyu Ruto amepanga kujenga nyumba 1,200 kila mwaka. Sisi tutakuja kuongeza, badala ya 1,200 wakuja waongeze ikuwe 1,300. Lakini wanasema ati ile 1,200 imetengenezwa, watakuja kuvunja. Si hao watu, tuseme ukweli, si hao watu ni wajinga? Yaani hawana maana. So mimi nataka niwaeleze, na hii program ya housing sio hapa peke yake inaendelea Kenya mzima, na ni kwa sababu tunataka kuhakikisha kwamba ajira inapatikana number 1. Number 2, tunaondoa watu wengi wanaoishi katika vitongoji duni. Watu wanaishi mahali ambapo hakuna choo, hakuna maji, hakuna stima, hakuna barabara. Watu wanaishi kama wanyama. Na ili kubadilisha Kenya hii, lazima tuwe na mpango, lazima tuwe na program kama hii. This is how we are going to change Kenya. Mimi nataka niwaulize, kama ungeanza kazi hii ya affordable housing miaka 20 ambayo imepita, si Kenya hii ingekuwa imebadilika by now? Ama namna gani? Na kama mnaona hii tunafanya saa hizi, na hii ni kazi ya mwaka 1.5. Miaka 5 je? Miaka 10? Miaka 20 tukiendelea na hii kazi, si Kenya itabadilika? Itabadilika ama itabadilika, my friends? Na hapa iko nyumba kwa hii smart city ambaye mwananchi kama wewe unaweza kulipa 3,800, nyumba inakuwa yako. Wewe hata kama wewe unafanya kwa mjengo, unaweza kushindwa shilingi 3,800 kwa mwezi. Si hiyo ndio mnalipa saa hii kwa mahali, ama? Si ndio saa hii mnalipa huko chini kwa nini? Kwa kijiji. Ati kijiji inaitwa nini? Malili. Si ndio mnalipa ama Malili? Mnalipa hiyo 3,000, nyumba haina maji, sijui haina stima, ni watu mali bure. Haina choo ni ile ya kukodesha na watu kushare na watu wengi. So hivyo ndivyo tutabadilisha Kenya. Niwaambie my friends, hii Kenya kubadilika imechelewa. Nyinyi mnanielewa? Hii kazi ambayo tunafanya saa hizi ingekuwa imeanza 30 years ago. lakini mtu ya kuamua alikosekana. Sasa mimi nimefika hapa, na hiyo ndio kazi yangu. Mimi nitaamua mpaka hii Kenya ibadilike. Wenye kunipigia makelele waendelee, lakini mimi I'm focused. Ama namna gani? Sasa niwaambie, mimi sifanyi kazi ya urembo. Mimi siusi peremende. Mimi siusi ice cream. Mimi napanga vile Kenya itabadilika. Na Kenya ibadilike sio kazi rahisi. Ama namna gani my friends? Hata wewe kazi ambayo unaona ni ya maana si lazima utoe jasho. Ama ile rahisi ni ya kucheza dance. Unaweza hapo dance. Mambo inaisha. So anyway, mimi nataka niwa encourage, niwaeleze kazi iko hapa ya engineers, ya plumbers, ya carpenters, ya masons, wale wengine wote, na hiyo kazi itaendelea sio Konza peke yake. Itaendelea kila sehemu ya Kenya mpaka hii Kenya ifike first world. Si mmenisikia nimesema hii Kenya lazima tuibadilishe? Tumechoka na hii kazi ya third world hii. Mahali hakuna sijui kazi, hakuna pesa, umaskini imekita mzizi, tuwezi kuwashughulikia wananchi wetu kwa mambo ya madawa. Hii ni lazima tuibadilishe. And I am committed to making sure that we change this country. Na nyinyi msikuwe na wasiwasi. Unajua watu wengi wakati tulisema tutafanya hii kazi walisema ati sisi ni waongo. Huyu anaongea tu, huyu anaongea. Sikizeni. Mimi nilikuja hapa Konza 2014. Mnanielewa? Hii Konza ilikuwa msitu. Siku hiyo 2014. Kuanzisha hii ujenzi awamu ya kwanza ya hii mabarabara. Watu wakawasema huyu mtu ni wazimu. Ati anasema hapa itakuwa town. Itakuwa town wapi kwa kichaka? Saa hii Konza hii si ni city. Mnaona sura siko ama haiko sura? Siko sura ya city hapa tayari. University ndio hii iko hapa ile. University kubwa ambayo itakuwa the first university ya science ambayo itakuwa inatoa masters. Hapa tuko na mambo mengi ambayo yatabadilisha hii Konza City. The first smart city in Kenya. Na nimekuja hapa kuanzisha sasa hiyo horizontal infrastructure. Juzi last week niliongea na prime minister wa kule Italy. Sasa tumepata pesa ingine ya kusongesha hii miradi ikae sawa sawa. So you people, I want to ask you, sote, kila mtu afanye bidii. Wewe ukiwa plumber ufanye bidii. Wewe ukiwa engineer ufanye bidii. Wewe ukiwa mtu ya mkono fanya kama unamfanyia Mungu. Ama ni magani bwana? Kila mtu ang'ang'ane. Na sikizeni. Lazima tujiamini. Unajua kuna watu wengi hawaamini, ni watu tu ya kung'edhi hapa, hawana mbele. Watu useless. You know? Ukisikia wanaongea wanaongelelea Kenya, wanasema hii Kenya hakuna, hii Kenya ni bure, hii sijui nani ni bure. Hawaoni chochote kizuri katika taifa letu. Mpaka hata wengine unasikia wanasema ati Kenya is a failed state. Na yeye anatafuta uongozi. Sasa wewe huamini nchi yako. Huamini maana ya nchi yako. Unataka kuongoza hewa? My friends. Ama namna gani? You know? So lazima tujiamini, tuamini nchi yetu. Hii nchi tutaibadilisha wenyewe na nguvu yetu na mipango yetu na akili tulio nayo na mipango tutakayoweka. Na ndio mnaona hata mimi nimetengeneza serikali ya broad based, ya kuleta kila mtu akae hapa ndani. Tupange mambo ya Kenya pamoja. Ama namna gani? Hii kuvutana, chuki, ukabila, watu kutengana inatuletea hasara. Waswahili wanasema umoja ni nguvu. Ama namna gani my friends? Tuendelee namna hiyo? Bas. Wacha najua nyinyi ni watu mko busy. Nisiwaongeleshe sana, najua mko na kazi. So asante sana. Asante kwa kutukaribisha hapa Konza na tunawapenda. Hapa wacha niwaonyeshe viongozi wetu hawa. Huyu ni waziri wangu Alice Wahome, ndiye anasimamia mambo ya housing. Huyu ni PS wake ambaye anapanga mambo ya housing. Tuko na huyu Kawaya ni mbunge wetu wa hapa Mwala. Huyu Fabian ni mbunge wetu wa kutoka Kangundo. Huyo Caleb Mule ni mbunge wa Machakos Town. Huyu wana Zambia ni mbunge wenu wa hapa. Si ndio? Huyo ni Mwalio kutoka kule Masinga, na huyu ni KJ mbunge wetu wa Dagoretti North. Huyo ni bwana Mutuse kutoka Makueni. Huyu ni mama huyu ni mama Chengo, yeye ni senator wetu. Huyu anaitwa Alan Chesang, senator wa Trans Nzoia. Huyu ni waziri wetu bwana Kabogo, mnamjua. Huyu ni PS bwana Tanui, ndiye alikuwa MD hapa, sasa ni PS. Huyo Mutisia, yeye ni chairman wetu wa hii university. Huyu ni governor wetu wa Makueni, mnamjua bwana. Na huyu ni governor wetu wa Kajiado bwana Lenku. Na sisi wote hawa mnaona hawa ni jeshi moja. Na chairman wetu wa board ya kutengeneza mambo ya hii manyumba yote hii, board ya housing. Huyu mungwana anaitwa bwana Ndambuki. Sawa sawa. Asanteni sana, God bless you.
From 20 for your type A, B, C. Unfortunately, they're just at the port being cleared as we speak, but we are fully prepared. Yes. We are training our staff on how to use the formwork. We have
we will cut down the time by almost half.
By half. That is and environmentally friendly. Much better quality. Yeah.
Finish, you don't have to use a lot of plastic.
Yeah, much minimal, just skimming and those types of products, and we move. And we are saving environment, no cutting trees, none of this, and the formwork will be reused again and again.
Yes. Yeah. Because you are using the formwork 300 times.
Yes, sir.
I suggest you reduce the cost to us.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Your Excellency.
Actually, I want to show you. This.
Actually, Excellency, I've used it in Kiambu. I've used this in Kiambu, this formwork.
Yes.
I did 62 houses in 1 year. 4 stories.
Bingo.
Your Excellency, my name is Bob. I'm the CEO of that Residence Technologies.
Yes. Frequency.
Startup fully registered. Agenda was a smart. It is through our smart addressing system, which we are already implementing at Konza Technopolis. And what we do in this process, we use local youths to help us map and index buildings to help in identification and verifications for service deliveries. So in this process, when it comes to the youths, we have so far employed over 1,000 youths and paid out over 8 million shillings since 2023 when we started. And actually, Chamutai here is one of those youths who has benefited from our program and established her own business, our own logistics business, directly from our platform. So she can tell you what's about it.
Your Excellency, my name is Vincent Chamutai, a young entrepreneur who has been transformed by resident technology.
Yes.
I began as a mapping agent. Most important.
Mapping agent.
Yes.
And then?
I mostly.
Yes. Okay.
Most importantly, I gained digital and geographical skills that enable me to open my own business. Residence technology didn't just give me a job, it gave me opportunity, a platform that built my future.
Okay.
Thank you.
So what are you doing now? What is your enterprise doing?
I do deliveries.
You do logistics?
Yes.
Ah.
From one place to another place. At the moment, I don't have the resources like motorbikes. No, I'm using my...
You're using your own?
Yes.
Okay. It will be very interesting to know how...
This is the platform that she uses. So she just schedules the delivery and then picks the package and delivers it. So as you can see, this when you click on the address, it also provides an estimation of how much is going to cost her, so that she can be able to plan very well. If it's going to cost me 600 shillings from where I am to deliver that package, can I be able to pull from other customers so that I can lower my costs?
Thank you.
Your Excellency. Your Excellency, it's nice to meet you. My name is Bosco Somi, founder and director of a startup called Sky Digitals. At Sky Digitals, we invented a technology that helps create employment, and this is a Wi-Fi vending machine. So how it works like the old telephone booths. Remember when you were back in the day when you're making a call, you go insert a coin. Same concept, you insert a coin here and you get affordable internet. With this technology, this year alone, we've managed to create about 60 jobs. We work closely with youth groups in the informal settlements, and we're looking forward to partner with the government to see how we can expand further. Yes, thank you.
So affordable internet?
Affordable internet, yes. Yes. You just drop your coin, and that's it. Just simple like this. You insert coin, and then it shows on your phone in real time. You just click go online, and that's it. One is connected to internet. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, this is our biggest investor in Konza Technopolis. Kevin.
Hello.
Pressure, Mr. President. We are from Lucky TJX, and we are the first EBZ inside Konza City. The construction work is still ongoing, and official operation can start from next January. By March, we plan to create 5,000 jobs. And before the end of next December, we can create more than 10,000 jobs. And meanwhile, we are...
next year?
Yes, by December next year, we can create more than 10,000 jobs. And meanwhile, we also apply for more parcels inside Konza City. And we can...
what will you be manufacturing?
Most of them will be garments and also solar panels. And solar panels.
And solar panels?
Yes.
Okay. Very good. Out of here?
Inside here.
Assembly?
Yes, assembly and export.
And then for export to?
Yes, USA and European countries. Okay. The first year, the turnover can be 500 million USD.
Okay. By year?
Annually, yeah.
Annually. Very good.
Thank you.
It will be very interesting. I want to come and see. Yes. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine. My name is Judy Mwende. I'm the founder of Ustawi Foods.
Ustawi started here in Konza in 2020 through the Konza Innovation Challenge, where I participated and came up with these nutritious flours that help to fight malnutrition. And through this, I've expanded to honey, where I'm working with farmers. And through Ustawi, we have been able to employ 5 people and 10 indirect, but we're looking to expand this if we get funding. And through this, we'll be able to employ more youths. And we have some, we are looking to put our own establishment, our own factory. Currently, I'm using Soy Africa, which I'm doing the contract manufacturing with them. You see, we have like a good product called NutriDense. NutriDense, it's very good for, it will be, how can I put it? It will be, yes, rice and beans. When we have donations, it will be very good to be used for donations. So I'm looking to partner with ministry for special programs that helps to donate relief foods for this. Yes, you only need 10 minutes and your food is ready. Yes, and yeah. Okay.
One of our specialist products, this one, the dried mangoes, are done by this good lady.
Yeah. Your Excellency, good afternoon. My name is Joseph. I run Hayapak. Thank you so much. I do well. At Hayapak, we are creating sustainable alternatives to the plastic bags that were banned by NEMA. So we are using water hyacinth, which is an invasive weed, and converting it into biodegradable packaging for applications such as tree planting. And also we're working with partners such as DHL to turn their packaging from plastics into sustainable packaging. Currently, these are also being used by the KDF, Kenya Defense Forces, and Konza. We've created jobs for over 47 fishermen in Lake Naivasha, and this innovation was recognized by the UN at UNGA, and when I represented Kenya, and they gave me the UN Young Champion of the Earth.
Is it?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So this is made out of hyacinth?
Yes, this is hyacinth, and this has created 2 jobs. Yes. And it decomposes after you plant with it. We will want you, the next time you're planting trees, to plant with one of our bags.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Asante.
Your Excellency, my name is Sam Okemwa, and I'm bringing you MC2. These are early warning systems which we are piloting with Kenya Forest Service at Ngong.
Early warning system.
Exactly. Okay. So what we're doing is we're sending alerts to the Kenya Forest Service personnel on logging issues, wild forest fires, and also people who are doing unsustainable charcoal burning hapa na pale, mambo ya kuhustle too. So with these, we have a dashboard whereby you get to see everything that is happening in every location. Kama kuna moto hapa, it will send an alert.
What do you satellite?
No. This device. We make it here in Nairobi. In Nairobi.
How does it work?
So it has a GSM. And it has sensors. We've placed sensors in here that in the forest. Yeah.
And then you get data from them.
Exactly. You're very smart. And with this, so the sensors send the alerts to cloud, and then AI does the analysis and sends alerts to our KFS personnel and the location of where that is happening and how that's happening.
A kilometer to 1.
Exactly. I think we're going to partner with you in this. So we've already got some funding to scale up this. Next month, we're doing our new production series for our new device. Tulianzia hapa, sasa tumefika hapa, and now we're going to make them even smaller and smarter, just like you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. Hello. Yes, we
Mike.
already were told about your good
Yeah, just now, a second.
Pleasure to meet you, Your Excellency. My name is Elroy Dayan. I'm the CTO of Exafort. I'm happy to share with you, after Reserve General Gabi presented to you the cyber fortress, this is a visualization of how the fortress actually looks like. So what we have here, we can see everything from a national level. This is the cybersecurity fortress for Kenya. This is the nerve center. Here inside, you can see every ministry, State Department, and critical organizations. Inside here, you can see the statistics and the posture of the cybersecurity of Kenya. Everything that we showed here is multi-layer, as it presented to you before, and every layer is connected. We want to build the cyber fortress for Kenya. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Karibu sana, Your Excellency. The future is here. You have said the creative economy is key. What we are saying is, it's not the creative economy, it's the creatives who make the economy. Let me take you through it. So, we believe creative economy's greatest impact, I'll move you just a step so that you can look at that, is youth employment, culture and talent exports. The numbers speak for themselves. I'm sure you've heard the numbers in terms of contribution. But we're not reinventing the wheel. South Korea is an excellent blueprint. What did they do? Trained world-class talent so that it's resident in-house. They fused the art with the technology. And then from there, they built their digital media city, exported the culture strategically, storytelling. And from there, they scaled nationally. We may be building the basement with a number of content creators, but let's deal with the ceiling so that the quality can go through the roof. So, who are we? We are Genesis Design Factory Limited, an R&D center. What we do is we identify creative technologies, and then we build local capability around that, and then we use that to tackle national challenges. The first one is virtual production. What is virtual production? You see that right there? That's virtual production. She's right there, but the background changes. Back in the day, it was just a picture and nothing moves. Now, movie making is done through that. It's not our technology, but it's a technology that is a catalyst to the industry and everything they want. Yeah? So I'll bring you back to my screen. What does it do? It cuts on production cost. From the biggest studios to the young people, I have a podcast, I don't have to rent an Airbnb. I can do this. So the number, exactly. And you can change it 30 minutes later and do a different one. So the young people will be able to do a lot of content, make money. Our belief is not everybody needs to know how to make a car, but we need to know how to drive it. So let's deal with the making the car with Konza. Let the youth just come and drive it, make their content and enjoy themselves. We actually did a program with them. We've done awareness. 500 applicants jumped in just hearing the idea. 2 days, 100 participants were here with us at Konza. We took them through it, 12 weeks of an immersive content with 12 of them, and now they are translating into the industry. That is our plan. We are building a digital media city. That's a huge investment. Let's pay attention to the people who will use it and get them the right technology. Because of Konza, we are able to do that. Asante sana.
We are already working with them.
Yes.
They build, as we do the city. As we do the city, we use this platform now to enable creatives to do their work. If you want to be a podcast, production, and online TV, now you can just subscribe to their platform and you can.
Then you begin to build the human capital to use it.
Think of it as a framework. Virtual production is just the first. AI, so many other filmmaking technologies are coming up. If we get the method right, then we can scale it across. So virtual production is working. AI filmmaking is now in the same pipeline. So if we perfect that, everything else will be automatic. And first world, the journey starts.
Your Excellency, the request has been what do you want us to do more or better?
I am absolutely getting a lot of support. The program had PSs visit us. So I think I am in good hands. So I'm not complaining in any way. I'm excited about what this looks like.
Opportunities like now as we deploy the digital education solution, we can open digital production for education content
Yes.
that children across the country can receive, and this platform can help us.
We can also use our digital hubs that you are pushing 1450 to train the young boys and girls in the villages so that
To
this
use.
can happen also at the village and not necessarily. Okay.
So the two request to Excellency is if the digital city becomes the hub, the spokes becomes the DIHs, the digital innovation hubs. The second request to Excellency is your challenge on educators, instructors and teachers. There are schools that will never get the component that is required for teachers. With a virtual classroom from one center, you will be able to beam lessons to anywhere in this country.
Okay.
So the digital innovation hubs can become the digital studio from where the teacher beams the class.
Yes, yes.
So as we fight to get this balance between the teacher and the student ratio. So a production of lessons, yes, which can be live and some can be packaged.
Yeah, let's see how we can incorporate that, because already we have trained like 600, I think. We provided some resources to train 600 TVET graduates who would help the young people in the ICT hubs.
Yes.
But we now need to, mainstream the creative economy and the creatives into this, so that we can create more creatives with the talent and the skills and the knowledge to be able to take up what we are showcasing here and use ultimately the media city here efficiently and effectively.
It's the hub.
As the hub. Okay. So please keep at it. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Hello, guys. How are you? Very good.
Welcome, Mr. President. I would just want to quickly tell you about our GIS Enterprise Portal. Our aim is simple. I work here at Konza Technopolis. My name is Peter Kadogo. I'm joined by one of our partners from ESRI. We are plugging into the digital government digitalization program, whereby we've digitized all land parcels within Konza Technopolis, and whereby on that platform we have all attributes. You are the owner, the name of the owner, the land size, everything. Now, we intend to have this plug-in into the Adisasa platform, just complementing that system. So we've gone ahead and come up with a permitting process, a permitting module, such that you as a developer, when you want to do construction permitting, wherever you are, even if you are out of the country, you don't have to come here. You don't have to bring your building plans manually. You can do the application from wherever you are. We will process and issue the construction permit. Yeah. So that is just one of our solutions, and we intend to take these out to the counties just to ensure that. Yes. Thank you.
Yes. Yes, Your Excellency. We have technology in drones, as you are seeing here, and we are the first in Africa to have what we call BVLOS, Beyond Visual Line of Sight approvals, offered by our regulator, KCA, who are also here. And with that system, we have come up with a platform, which you are seeing here, called the Unmanned Traffic Management System, mainly to do the confliction between manned aeroplanes and unmanned. That's the drone system. And with it, then, we are offering as Konza Technopolis solution to government to do autonomous coffee mapping. We know there's a requirement from European Union against deforestation compliance, and we are ready to do that within 3 months. We've started liaising with the Minister of Agriculture. Now, with our technology, we actually coming up with a virtual taxation tool for rental income and land rates. We have talked to KRA to execute that. And Your Excellency, we have digital light shows where events can actually be, events can be launched. There's actually a slide which was to show that what we did with the light shows here at the Technopolis. But additionally, using the technology which we have, there are other capabilities around digital inspections to begin with. Sorry, Your Excellency, this is an example of a UAV digital light show. So that you see the risk with the fireworks is actually eliminated using drones. You can have 500,000 drones, as long as then they are mapped within our UTM system, they can make any figure or anything that needs to be shown during events. Then autonomous mobility. Your Excellency, our calculations have shown that it's cheaper to fly with a drone as a human being autonomously than to use an autonomous delivery of medical supplies, even at the up-country areas. Inspections, digital inspections. The government expenditures on inspections of pipelines, electrical lines, and all pipelines can actually be limited by this, because our drones have the RGB system where they can even inspect leakages below ground. You know, Konza has subsurface utilities, but then we'll use drones to be able to show where leakage is happening underground, and that's something scalable to the country and outside the country. Of course, emergency response system and a metaverse experience. We are looking at virtual tourism using the drones. And Your Excellency, what you are seeing there, that's an agriculture drone at the center where spraying of large plantations is done with the drones. As the drone does do the spraying, doing herbicides, they also take videos, and from our systems you can actually analyze and project what diseases might affect the plants and what is needed to maximize the yield, which then brings about, you know, food production and provision from a local level, and that can be expanded to global level. Thank you.
With the counties and the national government on that rental number B.
Yes.
And that number F.
Yes, Your Excellency.
There is an opportunity, and even number G, because I know how much money Kenya Pipeline and Kenya Power, how much money they spend in the inspection of their facilities.
Yes, Your Excellency. Yes, Your Excellency. Here. Thank you. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Good afternoon. My name is Daniel Kimani. I'm the founder and CEO of a company called U Hospital. So what we are doing is we are working with pharmacy, chemist, hospital, and community health officers. We have built a system which helps them to track or fast track patient. So, for instance, if I get sick, I just visit my pharmacist. My pharmacist is going to take my detail. That is the bio profile. Then they are going to take my vitals. They are also going to save an appointment. Maybe if I'm in Muranga and my doctor is in Nairobi, I need to keep updating the doctor for tracking and etc. So for this solution, we are working with patients with chronic issues like TB, malaria, who need often tracking. So far, so good. We've been able to work with over 3,000 per month, working with over 100 plus pharmacy and chemists. We started here in Konza during COVID, and we have created employment, and we have also raised some funds from international organization, and we are looking now to scaling the solution. The solution can be installed on a tablet using offline capability. That means they don't need an internet to be able to run it. So if I give it to a community health officer, they can be able to map all their patients and where they are. They can also be able to connect to their specialist, whether within their area or maybe in the urban setting. And we are looking forward to your support to be able to bring this to all the community health officers who are using paperwork in the rurals to be able to create something greater for the next generation.
I think we can have a conversation on, since we already have the community health providers.
Yes.
And although they are using a digital device now,
yes,
they are not using paper.
Yes.
But maybe we can see how we can collaborate and see whether we can benefit from your technology. Waziri, you can engage your colleague at help, and then we see how to assist you with money.
Okay, thank you, Your Excellency.
Thank you so much, sir. This is the Open University of Kenya. I'm Elijah Umenga, the Vice Chancellor, and Professor Maritim, the Chair of Council. Exactly, masters in AI. So we are so privileged that you will be our student. So already we have 15,000 students whom we have enrolled, of which 590 are from 70 different countries. We have 43 undergraduate programs we've developed to deal with the diverse interests across the country, 24 professional development courses which take up to 8 weeks, 2 to 8 weeks, and this is to reskill, retool people in a very rapid manner. We have 22 collaborations from around the globe, including IGNO, where we signed an MOU. We have 20 million digital resources that we have put together in order to empower the learner, and 15 policies to ensure the university is fully established. And the programs, Mr. President, include Bachelor of Science in Data Science, Bachelor of Science in Cybersecurity and Digital Forensics, including Masters in AI, which you have enrolled. Mr. President, we have also co-authored a chapter in one of the most prolific books in the world, and Mr. Chairman will present it to you.
Your Excellency, we have put the Open University in the world map. It is now among the 95 universities worldwide. And all those universities are in this book. So thank you, sir. Yes. That's your copy, sir. Open universities around the world, 95%, and Open University is one of them. Right. So we have tried to make it a world university. Thank you, sir, for supporting Open University.
Thank you very much. So when do we start the classes?
The classes are already begun. We will give you further details.
Okay. Online.
Online.
Okay.
Hello, Your Excellency. Welcome. Your Excellency, sorry. We were saving the best for last, Your Excellency. Karibu sana, Your Excellency.
Thank you.
I traveled with you 2 years ago to Silicon Valley.
Yes, I remember.
And we promised that we are going to produce the best AI engineers in Kenya.
Yes.
So we are doing that at Pathways Technologies, together with Konza Technopolis. We are Pathways Technologies. In the last 1 year, we skilled 100,000 young Kenyans across the TVETs on AI, high-skilled AI, developing machine learning algorithms, developing the AI themselves. Sio kufinya computer. Kufinya computer iko, but we're also developing the actual algorithms. Right. So we managed to get about 200 of them enrolled locally. Now we are working on big plans to figure out how we can export this talent. We want to become the next India. We want to become the destination for AI in Kenya.
Anything you wanted to do?
We're getting a lot of support from the Office of the PS and the CS. But we'd really like to work much more strongly with probably the tech envoy, because we'd like our envoys to correct. Correct. Yes. Because we really need to let guys know that Kenya is producing the best of the best. Thank you, sir.
I'll let him know.
Definitely.
Munavu, all stakeholders in the tech space, all protocols observed. Your Excellency, sir, to start us off this afternoon is a team here, Machakos University Choir, na naomba wanaona wamevaa t-shirt zimeandikwa jitume. Mheshimiwa Rais wamejituma. Na leo wanataka kutuandalia burudani fupi ambayo inaitwa Jangwa la Matumaini. Kwaya, uwanja ni wenu. To make some brief welcoming remarks. Tumkaribishe kwa makofi. Karibu sana.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, dignitaries present, our partners, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Good afternoon once again. Your Excellency, it is my honor to welcome you to Konza Technopolis. Your Excellency, this is not the first time you visited us in Konza. It is your 5th time that you are here in Konza Technopolis just to monitor the progress that you are making. Your Excellency, today we are here to present to you our report card. And Your Excellency, as you've seen, through the tour that we've taken you through, you are able to see the progress that we've made over the years. Your Excellency, over the years, you've been the architect of the financing model that Konza Technopolis has been able to thrive on since its inception. And we are very grateful for that. And today is a day of gratitude. Your Excellency, our board, our management and staff of Konza Technopolis are committed. We do not just have the capacity, Your Excellency. We do have the efficiency. Your Excellency, we do have the passion, and also we do have the mandate. Therefore, Your Excellency, moving forward, Konza Technopolis, we want to be identified with emerging technologies. All the new frameworks that the government would like to implement, we want to be the testbed in Konza Technopolis. And going forward, Your Excellency, we present ourselves to you as the staff, management, and of course the board of Konza Technopolis to be ready to lead this digital transformation and indeed the transformation of our country. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Next, to also make some brief remarks, allow me to invite the Principal Secretary, Ministry of Information, Communication and Digital Economy. That is the Principal Secretary for ICT, Engineer John Tanui. Tumkaribishe kwa makofi. Karibu sana, Engineer.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable William Ruto, our Cabinet Secretary, William Kaboko, our Cabinet Secretary for Housing and Urban Development, my colleagues here, the governors present, our partners, the ambassadors, the residents of Makwe. Good afternoon. Your Excellency, today is a very special day for us here at Konza Technopolis, with the start you did in 2014 December, when you launched the first horizontal infrastructure excavation of our road, which was connecting Mombasa Road and Kathumani Road, which was just to open up to gravel level. Today we are celebrating a milestone. That's taken years, but a great milestone. Through this journey, Your Excellency, we brought the whole world, from American design consultants, from the UK experts in master planning, global designers, support from our colleagues from Italy, colleagues from China on the smart city, our colleagues from Korea, to make sure we have knowledge economy. Your Excellency, you have been the architect, you have guided us, you've guided me. I had the rare opportunity, Your Excellency, to be part of building such a great city. It's a rare opportunity for anyone to get an opportunity to be a builder of a city. There are very rare opportunities like this, and I thank you, Your Excellency, for encouraging me. When I came, I felt like stopping and going back to my job, but you encouraged me, and today it's wonderful. I am very proud of this great work and your support. Your Excellency, today is a celebration, and for us is to listen from you, and many of my colleagues are also here. I want to just recognize the names of my colleagues who are here. We have PS Terry Mbaika, PS Aviation and Aerospace Development. We have Dr. Salome Wairimu, Correctional Services. We have PS University Education, whom we are working very closely on the KAIST, Beatrice Mukanda. We have also my twin PS colleague for Broadcasting and Telecommunication, Isaboke. We have Professor Shaukat, PS Science, Innovation and Research. We have also PS Transport, Mohammed Dakar. We have also PS for Industry, which is also a key stakeholder here, PS Dr. Mukwana. PS Aurelia Rono, helping us on our coordination with the Parliament. PS Youth, close partner Fikirini. PS Irrigation, Kimodo. PS Public Service, whom we are working together closely, PS Chen Imbuka. We also have PS Inga, who has been with us in the housing project. Your Excellency, we are also privileged that we have several ambassadors. Ambassador from Korea, His Excellency the Ambassador, who has been a great partner. We have the Ambassador from Italy and our great contractor ICM. We have also representatives from China. So Your Excellency, I don't want to speak beyond there, but we are very excited. We are very grateful for your support. I also thank the leadership of this county, the three governors, Governor Olelenku. They really supported us in this project. When I came here, Your Excellency, we had challenges. They gave me quite a lot of support, including Zambia here, who have worked closely with us, Your Excellency. And they are benefited. In Zambia, at almost 400 homes, each was given by Konza Technopolis, because yet almost every home in East constituency having someone working here, with up to 5,000 people working in Konza Technopolis. Your Excellency, it's now my pleasure to invite my Cabinet Secretary, Honorable William Kaboko.
Your Excellency, thank you, John. Your Excellency, you know, when I call the PS John, he knows that things are working very well. And when I say PS, he knows that something needs to be organized. Just like when you call me William, you know I am doing a good job. But when you say Waziri, mambo inakuwa baya. Good afternoon, all. God is good. Your Excellency, there is really not much to say today. We have had you here almost all morning, and on your behalf, let me apologize for keeping all these people here since morning. Your Excellency, you've been concerned, and I do sincerely apologize. The only two things, Your Excellency, I would want to say before I call the governors. One is that last month I had invited the ministers for tourism and the minister for industry, Rick Nyanjui, to come here and see what it is that is going on here. And we realized that there is something for every ministry here, Your Excellency. And I thank Alice for finding time to be here this afternoon. Our request, Your Excellency, is that at some point you call the entire cabinet here so that we can have cabinet here and every other minister will know that they have something to do here. You've seen agriculture, there's a lot to be done here, housing and all the others, so that sometime we may be able to share all these things that are here, happening here, good. And as I mentioned to you, mahali mzee Kibaki yako sahi, lazima anafurahi kwa sababu his dream is coming true. And I want to say this without fear of contradiction, Your Excellency. I'm aware that by the time you leave office, 2032, this place will not only be the best hub in the Republic of Kenya, but in Africa and the globe at large. So we know that that will happen. Mimi nataka niseme kidogo Mheshimiwa Rais kwa sababu saa ingine nafasi haipatikani ya kusema. Unajua Wakenya sisi ni watu wa kupenda kuguza ndio ujue inafanyika. Kama pale mwanzo tulikuwa tunazungumza mambo ya housing, watu wanaulizana hii kweli itafanyika. Hata mimi nilikuwa najiuliza. Kwa sababu nilijua tuko na wewe hapo na Mheshimiwa Uhuru Kenyatta, mlijaribu haikuwezekana. Sasa nikajiuliza pale mwanzoni itafanyika au haitafanyika. Kwa sasa iko kila mahali, pembe ya kila Kenya. It has changed the horizon of our country. Wale walikuwa hawaamini wakati huo walisema haitafanyika. Wakati imefanyika wanasema hazitapata watu kwa sababu ni marafiki zao watachukua. Sasa wamepata mama mboga Mukuru juzi, ametoka kwa Mukuru shilingi 3,000 analipa rent. Sasa toboa. Kwa hivyo usiwe na wasiwasi. Na wale wanasema story zao sijui za tamu ngapi, hii kitu itafanyika kwa sababu ya mapenzi ya Mwenyezi Mungu. It is God that gave you the seat, Your Excellency. Na wewe ni mcha Mungu. Hata mimi ni Mungu amenipatia kwa sababu kama kazi haikufanyika vile, Mutuse anasema alinisaidia. Sijui alinisaidia aje. Sitaki kusema sana Mheshimiwa Rais, nikubalie kwa sasa nialike gavana wa Makueni. Na gavana, tafadhali ukija hapa kwa sababu ya masaa utaintroduce wabunge wa jimbo la Makueni. Tafadhali karibu. Na kabla nisamehe niwe radhi. Kabla wacha nimwalike my sister senior Alice, waziri wa housing, aseme machache ndiye tuendelee na waheshimiwa magavana. Asanteni.
Thank you, my colleague William Kavogo, CS ICT. Your Excellency, the President, Excellencies, Governors, Members of Parliament, our distinguished guests, our Principal Secretaries, I'm happy to be part of this launch, Your Excellency. You are the guest. We have to showcase, in my view, I think William Kavogo is basically showcasing the horizontal development that has been going on here. Your Excellency, today, this morning, you have unveiled a commemorative plaque and you have also laid the foundation stone for 1,042 housing units. The program here, we also, of course, are calling it Konza Technopolis project. And we are happy to report, Your Excellency, in this gathering that we shall be doing 10,000 units in the pipeline. For the first phase, 1,000, phase 2, 2,000 units. This phase, which you have just launched, is targeted to be completed by December 2026. Your Excellency, we will comply with the smart city principles when we build here, and therefore it will be as smart as whatever else is being planned for here. Housing and urban development is critical partner for you, William Kavogo, Your Excellency, because of course urban development, this is part of urban development, and I want to confirm that we will not fail this project in terms of implementation. The contract is ongoing. You have seen the foundation stone has been laid. But most important, Your Excellency, I want to echo what William Kavogo has said, that there are those who have been bad-mouthing the housing, affordable housing program, because it is what we call in law, the thing speaks for itself. It is not possible for you to say it is bad when it is good and looking good. So affordable housing, by the time, Your Excellency, you do your 2 terms, I can assure Kenyans that we shall have built, because the program is taken off, is up and running, we shall have possibly done maybe close to the 2-3 million units, Your Excellency, that you target. Our target for 1 million is, of course, 200. We are employing a minimum of 400 youths per day. We have 1,000 youths per day. So we continue also applying and using materials. The technology here is new technology, and that's what we call form and precast. Thank you, Your Excellency, for the support you have given to the affordable housing and our ministry, for that matter, Your Excellency. Without you, it would not have been possible to finish this, to take off. But please, the houses are available for Kenyans. Hakuna ati marafiki. It is through the system. You apply for the house through Boma Yangu. And of course, you know it is *832#. It cannot be my friend and not your friend. Ingia kwa mtandao, chagua nyumba, ile unataka. We have 170,000 units that will be ready maybe by end of this year. Thank you very much.
Makofi jameni kwa waziri. Mheshimiwa Rais, nikubalie niweza kusimamisha mabalozi walio hapa ili wale walioko hapa waweze kuwafahamu. I want to invite the ambassadors present, please, to be upstanding. The new ambassador for Italy, the deputy ambassador Italy. Makofi jameni. Pia tuko na balozi wa South Korea, the ambassador for South Korea. Let's appreciate them. Also, Your Excellency, allow me to ask the board, with the chair and the members, to be upstanding, to be appreciated. Tunashukuru sana, members of the board. Konza board, asanteni. Makofi jameni kwa hawa wenzetu. Let me now ask the Governor Makueni, Mutula Kilonzo Jr., to come give a few remarks and introduce the members of Parliament from Makueni.
Thank you. Thank you. Mwene museo. Mwene museo. Mabi naonde. Mwaseo. Mwaseo ingi. Nakoni museo. Thank you. Kegamba kebikabu. Thank you, Your Excellency. We have agreed with our senior in COG and now Waziri to do this in a very, very quick format. I'll ask the chair to come. He'll introduce his colleagues, and then I'll ask Mheshimiwa Zambia to come, and then I'll introduce my colleagues. Natumalize. Thank you.
Your Excellency the President, all dignitaries present, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Your Excellency, it's an exciting moment to be here, and we are glad that what you had seen in 2014 is taking shape. Your Excellency, now with the horizontal infrastructure done, the next step is to imagine how we go into the soft issues. The hardware is done, the software now is calling. And Your Excellency, we saw your appearance at UNGA, and we saw what you're championing for the place of Africa in the world. The next commissioning that we are giving you, HE, because we know wewe ni mtu wa kucheza kama wewe, is to take up yet another crusade. And this is the crusade on data sovereignty. As we speak now, data is becoming the new currency, and the race is going to determine the place that our people take in this new world of the fourth industrial revolution, so that we can make sure that with all these advancements, Your Excellency, our people are not condemned to digital plantations, just like history had condemned them. We have a place to redeem ourselves. Your Excellency, we thank you, and this is great achievement on your part. Allow me to do the honors of introducing the members of parliament who I can report to you, Your Excellency, have been able to pass the Kenya Technopolis bill. It passed overwhelmingly in parliament, and now we have handed it over to my colleague in Senate, the Honorable Chair for ICT, who is the man I shall introduce first. This is the chair of the ICT committee in Senate, the one and only Honorable Alan Chesang. Mpigieni makofi tafadhali. Save for the host MP, I'll ask all other MPs to kindly stand up so that I can introduce you to the congregation. Ladies and gentlemen, in our midst, we have the Honorable Member for Machakos Town, Honorable Caleb Mule is here with us. Mpigieni makofi. Himself, Wakili Mutuse yuko kwa nyumba. We also have Engineer Kawaya, who is representing Mwala constituency with us. We've got the Honorable Senator Beth Siengo, yuko ndani ya nyumba. Tuko naye mjumbe wa Masinga, Bishop Mwalio, mpigieni makofi. And all the way from Baringo, mahali kuna Taptengelei Revolution. Unafinya kompyuta, mambo inafanyika, Mheshimiwa Makilap, mpigieni makofi. And I also have with me the Honorable Fabian Muli, mpigieni makofi tafadhali. And Your Excellency, we know that in your time as President, this place shall be fluent in many languages. Tutasikia English hapa, Kiswahili iko, tunaona Warome wako hapa, tunaona Wakorea wako hapa, but this place will be more fluent in a language called Tutam. Tunaelewa hiyo. Asante sana.
Allow me to call Mheshimiwa for this region, the only person who I know who is a Kenyan that carries a foreign name of a country, Mheshimiwa Zambia.
Asante, Your Excellency, Dr. William Samuel Ruto, all other dignitaries and all protocol observed because of time. Your Excellency, this is the second time I'm making an address before you. We were here the other time, and now I want to welcome you officially to Kilome constituency, Makueni County. Your Excellency, I have only two issues. And at times we must appreciate when somebody does something good. Your Excellency, I like your passion with the Konza Techno-City. We have been able to complete first phase. The second phase, we would not like to leave it alone to you as a person or as the president, but we have to chip in. And I want to say one thing even to the people of Kilome who are here. Second phase, as we push to get enough or sufficient water, Your Excellency, we want to push for more investors to come to this Techno-City. And I want to report this good news. As we speak now, we have one investor who has acquired 68 acres. And by next year, we will be able to employ 5,000 people. I want to appreciate Honorable Tanui and the team, engineer. If it were not for you, in one way or the other, logistically, I think this Kilome will not be where it is. I mean, this Konza Techno City. And Your Excellency, I want also to appreciate you in a manner that I feel it in my heart that you saw it wise to give the PS Tanui, who was among the pioneers of this Konza Techno City, so that he can make sure he's monitoring and making everything move as expected. Your Excellency, youth from my vicinity, that is my Makueni constituency, and even in my surrounding constituencies. Your Excellency, allow me now to plead with you that whatever we have discussed, because we have had some meetings here, we help you implement. I talked to Engineer Tanui. You see, we don't have sufficient power, and we have already explained about it. I'm also taking this keen interest that let's take Konza Techno City, take also the route of green energy. In fact, that investor will be coming here, who is already doing the whatever, I mean the site, is already on the site. You will be able to make solar panels. You will be manufacturing solar panels. So Engineer Tanui and your colleagues, let also look for alternative way of tapping the green energy. When, as you can see, and as you can feel, it is too hot here. So you can take advantage of that. Your Excellency, as I conclude, allow me to also recognize my predecessor who is here. He has also been key to moving together, Honorable Regina Ndambuki. It will not go good. It will not be good not to recognize you. And I want people to understand that we as leaders, asante sana mheshimiwa. We as leaders, we work as one. Now, when it comes to working and moving this country forward, we don't care which part you come from. It doesn't matter where you come from, but we make sure that we hold each other's hands and we move the country forward. May God bless you. Asanteni sana.
Asante. Ndonge, nimekuona wewe ndio umepiga kelele nyingi pale nyuma. Nimekuona. Asante. We are privileged to have two of my colleagues. One is our chair, ICT, all the way from kule kwa mlima, kunaitwa Elgeyo Marakwet County, EMC. Governor Wesley, njoo utusalimie. And then we'll go to our senior.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, my colleague from Makueni, and all protocols observed. First and foremost, Your Excellency, I have not been to Konza. This is my first time coming to Konza. Whatever is happening in Konza, I think many Kenyans should be brought here on a tour of a bus so that they know the transformation that we are doing for this country. Sometimes people, of course I believe in you because I am your governor, but sometimes other people have not seen what you are doing for this country. And Your Excellency, I want to congratulate you for this work you have been doing. I have seen you explain to even the staff here. Looks like you are even the CEO in this place. You know everything that is happening in this place. And I want to congratulate you. And maybe Kenya may never have such a president in a very long, long time who understands what happens. Your Excellency, from the Council of Governors, we want to say we are going to support this mission, especially the products that will be brought out of Konza. Konza will be a team lead in terms of softwares and all the items that we need at the county level. And Okwiri, the CEO here, has been in touch with us, and we want to promise you, Your Excellency, that even those who are naysayers, they have hit you on SHA, hit you on affordable housing. I don't know what they are going to do when the ICT revolution that is already starting is happening. Because the young people they are targeting to radicalize will be the users of this ICT transformation in this country. As the chair of ICT, Your Excellency, you don't even have to worry. Your work will only speak for you. The 2 terms that we are talking about will not be in words, but will be in the transformation that you are doing. The people of Makueni, I come from Elgeyo Marakwet County. When I go to the State House to talk to the president, I only go there to ask him to support me to make Kerio Valley a safe place, and he has already done it to make it a safe place. But you people in Makueni, what you have here, what the president is doing, you can imagine I'm looking for security. You guys are talking of a smart city. I don't know. If you don't say 2 terms, you may not go to heaven. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
Asante. Governor, jirani wangu, Olelenku. Ati? Ni huyu?
Your Excellency, Your Excellency President William Ruto, mawaziri and fellow governors, viongozi, wapendwa wa Kristo, hamjambo. Your Excellency, Mutula hapa ananistaki kwamba nimemnyima maji. But Your Excellency, I had told you earlier on, aya sawa, asante. Nasikia huyu anaitwa Ndunge, hata wewe nimekustaki. Your Excellency, let me, in a very special way, appreciate you for the push you have given this city, as you have done to many, many projects of this nation. Your Excellency, in 2017, when Tanui was the CEO here, he called us to share with us the vision of what is in the offing for Konza City. I want to let you know that the Konza City management and the board has included us, the leaders around this area, the governors, the MPs, and other stakeholders in working this journey to bring this city to fruition. Let me share that, Your Excellency, we have deliberately, as governor said, that in our spatial planning, we will safeguard the planning of this area so that we don't build slums around this very important city. And the counties of Machakos, Makueni, and Kajiado have jointly agreed to make that spatial planning here will be to safeguard the integrity and to protect the development of this area going forward. I wish Your Excellency to let you know also that this Konza Technopolis have shared with us, the counties, the technology they have here. We are using their technology in health, in education, and in supporting our youth for innovations and job creation. So what the country is learning today already is in use, because the Technopolis or Konza Technopolis have been cooperating us as neighbor counties to use this technology. So we are happy and very proud that Project Kenya, that you have shared with a number of leaders, is coming to fruition. I just want to let you know that we are here as your soldiers to walk this journey with you, because we believe in our country, Kenya. We also believe in your vision, and we are committed to help you to hold hands together to make sure that Kenya goes to the next level under your leadership and in our lives, in our lifetime. So tunakushukuru sana Mheshimiwa Rais na viongozi wote, na tunaunga mkono mradi hii, na maji ya Nolturesh tutagawanya na mandugu zetu wa Makueni na wa Machakos pia. Asanteni sana na Mungu awabariki. Thank you.
Thank you. Asante, thank you. Your Excellency, allow me to, before I make my remarks, we often actually celebrate big things and forget the people who do, the work. The gentleman called Diego. This is Diego. We should call you Mutua now, Diego. For the work you have done in Konza, employing people, making sure people are safe, making sure that the community is happy. Allow me to appreciate you. We often forget the national government officials that, try and put things together. Regional Commissioner, Asante Sana. County Commissioner Machakos, Asante sana. County Commissioner Makueni, ako wapi? Yes, yes, yes. Very good. Governor Wavinya has sent her apologies when I was just seated there. She asked me to say this. I didn't want to say it, but let me say it. She was told a few minutes ago about this function. I don't know where the mail disappeared to, but she has asked me to issue an apology on her behalf. Allow me, Your Excellency, to say very few things and very quickly. Number one, I believe in this city, most sincerely, this one. And I'm happy to hear from KJ that the legislation on Konza City has now become a reality. The first draft was done by myself, presented to the former CS at the time, because I thought it was good legislation to anchor this city into law. Why am I saying this, Your Excellency? And I hope somewhere in the legislation I have not seen it, but the previous law had a small section on tax holidays for local investors, so that you have these Kenyans here, investing here. You give them tax holidays. That is how the new city in Dubai was created. And I borrowed this from what they did in Dubai 2020. What they did in Dubai 2020 has created a city. The second thing I did, Your Excellency, when I was in Parliament, was to draft the cybercrime law. I drafted that law. And the person who actually took me to the place where I discovered how to do this is Professor Mutisha, this one, when he was in Japan. You'll be surprised, this gentleman can speak fluent Japanese and can take you to very fancy places where you eat very interesting Japanese food. He's the one who told me through NAC Japan how we can put together the cybercrime law. Inside the law, I hope we have created a cyber college. That is the place where these young people will be trained to do the things that I've seen for the cyber fortress. That's the second thing. The third one, Your Excellency, and I've heard it from CEO, about the gentleman who is the company that is doing the 63 acres for export. I did a proposal, Your Excellency, for the... It's located here at Kapiti Plains. That concept was approved by both the KCA and the Ministry of Defense. Why is this important? This should be a logistical hub. And these Konza people have been given a target of 40 containers. Now, if we start an international airport, it doesn't have to be passenger. You can actually do cargo here. It will enable Konza City to grow and then create the employment that we are looking for. The fourth thing, Your Excellency, is this road. This road is the artery of Kenya. It's the busiest. And it has the worst road accidents. And therefore, the connection between Chumbi and Emali, where Mheshimiwa Mutuse has launched, there's a section that is going all the way to Ukia, is the answer to people who are going to live here. The houses that my senior and CS Alice Wahome is doing, people should actually live here and work in Nairobi. Actually live here. But we want them to be able to access this place quickly. The fourth one is what Your Excellency umesikia wakiteta huko nyuma, mambo ya maji. Imenisumbua hata karibu nitoe mvi. So, if we can have a new line, because ile ingine ikuna siasa imenisumbua tu akili. Na sitaki vita na Ole Lenku, because ni jirani, mifugo yake inakula kwetu, ukame inakuja na mifugo yake itakuja hapa. So if the second line can be done, because I'm not sure about the Konza one coming here quickly, then the people who are going to live here and all the things that you have seen here, Your Excellency, will make sense. The fifth one, and I mentioned when you were last year, there is a connection to the SGR through here, and it's not too far. That should be the avenue of the people who are going to live here, to go to Nairobi or to go to Mombasa. That is the way. And I plead that we even look for investors to those roads, so that it becomes the avenue to get to Konza. I actually appreciate the gentleman and the people who are doing the textile industry here. And let me tell you why, Your Excellency. These people of Makueni used to grow cotton in the old days. If you come to Wote, when you come, I will show you the cotton ginnery. And in that ginnery, the investor is collecting cotton from Lamu. He then cleans it, taken to Nairobi. The seed is then taken to a factory in Kadonzweni called ENI, where they are producing biofuel, courtesy of the Italian government, courtesy of Lorenza and team. Hiyo mafuta sasa, Your Excellency, ninaambiwa by 2032, ndege zetu zote, and in the world will be using biofuel. So, when they finish that factory, we want to now incentivize the cotton farmers in this region. Tuwaambie, mukipanda pamba, we already have an industry here. So that your next suit, your nice suit, Your Excellency, and mine, can now come from Konza. And then we get people employed. Hawa kinandunge, watakuwa nakuja hapa. Asante. The last one, Your Excellency. This highway has many things. Many, good, bad. It has created many accidents. I've told you that St. John's ambulance want to launch this one. Inatusumbua. And I ask that you get the relevant team to come together so that we can find a way of dealing with it. We have too many reported cases, and they are overwhelming our system, including the accidents. With those few remarks, Your Excellency, this team led by Professor Munavu, Okwiri, PS, and now CS, Huyu, they will transform this region. And by transforming this region, it's by creating employment. And I ask, and we have managed this, we manage this with PS Tanui. The persons who are working here, I keep insisting, let's just make sure that we do the 70-30 rule. Mimi ninaifanya wote, mahali tunafanya affordable housing, tuifanye Konza. 70% local content, 30% rest of Kenya. Hiyo tu. So that Ndunge, Mutiso, Mutua, and then Governor Lelenko will look for another name, Naserian, akuje pia apate kazi. Asante sana.
Thank you, Your Excellency. As I near inviting you, allow me to ask the board of Kenya KAIST to be absent. Standing to be appreciated. The board of KAIST is tokenizing assets in Bombay. We could also tokenize our railway station here that will bring a tube from Nairobi all the way to here, or an airstrip. So that is one thing that, if you allow me, I'll put together a team and we try exploring the issue of assets tokenization. With those few remarks, let's be upstanding and welcome His Excellency the President, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, to address us. Thank you, sir.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, today we gather at Konza Technopolis to celebrate a defining milestone in Kenya's journey of innovation, digital transformation, and industrial development. The projects we launched today are not merely about infrastructure development. They are the foundation of a new Kenya, a Kenya driven by innovation, powered by knowledge, and anchored on state-of-the-art research and technological excellence. From the outset, Konza Technopolis was conceived as Africa's Silicon Savannah, a city where research, innovation, enterprise, and smart living converge. Today, that vision is steadily becoming a reality. I remember coming here in 2014, then as Deputy President, to launch the first horizontal infrastructure development. This place was muddy, this place was a bush. And many people that time did not think that we are serious, and they did not even believe that this was going to happen. But today we see what determination, resilience, and focus can achieve for us. I have seen in my engagements across the world, from the Silicon Valley in the United States to Tokyo in Japan, Seoul in South Korea, and Shenzhen in China, that nations dream boldly and act decisively, move swiftly from aspiration to achievement. Kenya too must and will make that leap within our lifetime. This is no longer a dream to postpone, but a destiny to fulfill. The time has come, and that time is now, for Kenya to rise in confidence, to act in courage, and to take its rightful place among the great nations shaping the future of the world. Global experience shows us that techno-cities thrive where innovation, infrastructure, and talent intersect. From Silicon Savannah, Silicon Valley, and Shenzhen to Bangalore, Tel Aviv, and Tokyo, they all demonstrate that strong universities, sound government policies, risk-taking entrepreneurs, and reliable infrastructure create the ecosystem where ideas become enterprises and enterprises become industries. This is precisely what we are building here at Konza, a thriving hub of science, technology, research, and enterprise that will power Kenya's transition to a digital economy and, of course, a first world nation. Today's launch of Phase 1 of Konza Technopolis marks a historic step in realizing this vision. This phase showcases state-of-the-art infrastructure, and you have seen it across this horizon. It includes 40 kilometers of modern road networks, landscaped streets, green parks, and a path rapid transit corridor that integrates motorized and non-motorized transport. We are also launching a smart utilities network spanning 170 kilometers of water and drainage systems and 6 kilometers of utility tunnels carrying fiber optics, power and water systems, as well as distribution substation, employing advanced gas-insulated technology for safety and also efficiency. In addition, we are unveiling a wastewater reclamation plant that recycles up to 90% of used water and freshwater facilities producing 7.5 million liters daily. This variety of innovations makes Konza not only Kenya's smartest city, but also a model of sustainable urban living in Africa. The city's Intelligent Operations Center integrates AI-driven systems, support national data, the digital backbone of our e-government and business services. At its core lies the Silicon Savannah Experience Center, a living exhibition of how technology can make cities safer, cleaner, and much more inclusive. I'm very proud that the e-citizen framework, and I have seen the Director General of e-citizen here, ambassador there, that the e-citizen framework is anchored in this Konza Technopolis. It is the system of Kenya. All government services, 23,000 of them, all government payments, the entire ecosystem of the digitization of the government of Kenya is anchored in this Konza Technopolis, and it is providing us with experiences that go beyond what we have seen. We had the M-Pesa revolution. I can confidently tell the country now we have the e-citizen framework that is world-class, that we are looking at exporting to other countries because of the transformation it has made in the digitization of our government. Let me also say, ladies and gentlemen, that education remains the cornerstone of our progress, and that is why here at Konza, our academic ecosystem is flourishing. The Open University of Kenya, chartered just 2 years ago, has enrolled about 15,000 students from 70 countries, offering 47 programs and forging 22 global partnerships. I have had a conversation with the Vice Chancellor of the Open University of Kenya, my good friend there, and I have agreed with him that 26 we will have 100,000 students enrolled in the Open University of Kenya. Open University of Kenya will be the largest university in the Republic of Kenya. It is because we have put at his disposal the most modern digital infrastructure that will support the teaching and learning, and that will ensure that we democratize opportunities for learning, make it accessible, make it affordable, because courses online will be a fraction of very short time in a manner that mutually benefits this Technopolis and also makes it sustainable going into the future. With rapid growth and living, the government of Kenya is developing affordable housing and modern amenities to make Konza a city where people can live, learn, and work seamlessly. The first 1,000 housing units under Phase 1 are already listed under Boma Yangu, with Phase 2 comprising another 2,000 units, and a government commitment to deliver, as Waziri here said, 10,000 homes in total in this city. These homes are designed for a 24-hour innovation economy, smart, connected, and affordable for young professionals and families alike. So you have an opportunity. Just this morning, we've launched the first phase of affordable housing in Konza City. First 1,042 units. This will be complete by next year. We have the second phase already awarded, and the contractor is on site of another 2,000 units. And progressively, as we target the 2-3 million households in the next couple of years, 10,000 housing units will be built in this city. Other interventions so that we can make sure that this city becomes unsafe. Cities should look like, not just in Kenya, but around our region. Looking at the smart city that Konza is, I am sure Minister Alice and your team, you will be looking at how the cities of the future will look like. We set high. I know we are transforming our cities in different parts of Kenya. We have 200 construction sites of affordable housing around Kenya, 170,000 housing units. We have a pipeline of 700,000 housing units already identified where they will be built in what parts of Kenya. We are continuing to work with that pipeline, and as we continue this program, it is important for the ministry to begin to think about how the cities of the future should look like. Taking Konza City, we need to make our cities smart. Konza Technopolis anchors the digital superhighway and creative economy pillars of our bottom-up economic transformation agenda. Through the Jitume Digital Enablement Program, we have established digital hubs in 47 counties with 328 operational, while another 422 are underway, providing youth with access to digital skills, online work, and innovation opportunities. I want to congratulate Machakos University. A wonderful job. I will be making my way to Machakos University in the next couple of weeks and maybe a month or so, because in Machakos University we are also constructing hostels for these great students. We want to do the first, I think, 1,500 spaces for students at the university as part of our housing program, our market program, because we want to not only build affordable housing for citizens in our TVETs and universities to live in dignified spaces, because at the moment many of them live in dwellings that are not very good. We also want to use the program we have to make sure that our markets are spaces where those who are operating, the mama mbogas and all the other people, are operating in spaces that are hygienic, that have water, that have facilities for cold rooms, that have facilities for storage, so that we can reduce on post-harvest losses of the products that we produce as a country. Ladies and gentlemen, so far, 9 million young people have been trained in digital literacy an eightfold increase since 2022. In the past 2 years, 300,000 digital jobs have been created through Jitume, Ajira, and the growing business processing outsourcing sector, while 740 creative productions have been supported through the Studio Mashinani project. Additionally, 18 new studios are being constructed across the country. The next frontier is the creative economy, taking shape here. Konza is creating thousands of jobs, internships, and innovation opportunities for our young people. More than 4,000 Kenyans have already been employed here, with 1,000 more expected by mid-2026, and 10,000 projected in light manufacturing alone. The average age of Kenya's workforce here is just 28 years, proof that this is the city of Kenya's next generation. Ladies and gentlemen, the government of Kenya reaffirms its full commitment to complete and operationalize Konza Technopolis. We will continue to mobilize resources, attract investors, and strengthen partnerships to make Konza Africa's smartest city and the heartbeat of the Silicon Savannah. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to say two final things. Na nataka niwashukuru sana watu wa Makueni na watu wa Ukambani. Vile mumesikia, mimi nimekuja hapa mara 5. Nilianza kukuja hapa 2014. Wakati nilikuja hapa 2014, hapa ni mahali kulikuwa na matope, hakukuwa na lami hata inchi moja, na kulikuwa na msitu mkubwa. Watu wengi siku hiyo, wakati tulikuja kuanzisha hii mpango, waliona kama sisi ni wazimu. Hawakuamini ya kwamba siku moja yale tulikuwa tunasema ya kwamba hapa kutakuwa na mji ama city kubwa, smart city, inawezekana. Leo mimi nimekuja hapa nikiwa na furaha nyingi kwamba yale tulisema yatatendeka 2014 sasa tunayaona kwa macho. City ndio hii. Horizontal infrastructure imekamilika, ndio tumekuja kuianzisha leo. Hapa tuko na university. It is going to be among the best universities in Kenya. Hiyo inaitwa KAIS hapo. Hapa sasa tuko na mambo mengi ambayo ni ya first world. Hapa pia tutakuwa na affordable housing, kuhakikisha kwamba wale ambao watafanya kazi katika city ya Konza watakuwa na makao hapa, and they will also have smart homes hapa Konza, na itakuwa katika ile bei ya kawaida ya affordable housing. Hiyo mpango yote ambayo tunafanya, tumekubaliana vile nimesema, barabara uweze kupanua iwe dual carriageway kutoka junction pale ya Machakos mpaka Emali. Pia na tulete maji kutoka kule Kilimanjaro ije moja kwa moja mpaka mji huu. Na mji huu itakuwa ni mahali ambapo wananchi watapata ajira. Vile nimewaeleza, kufikia mapema mwaka ujao, tayari vijana 5,000 watafanya kazi katika factory ambayo inajengwa katika town hii ya Konza City. Na haiwezi kusimama hapo. Hiyo ni investor mmoja. Tukienda mbele, tunatarajia ya kwamba watu kazi kati ya 10,000 na 20,000 nafasi ya ajira itapatikana katika mji huu. Na mmesikia tayari ya kwamba kwa wale wanaofanya kazi Konza Technopolis, average age yao ni miaka 28. Kumaanisha hii itakuwa city ya vijana. Hapa ndio vijana watapata ajira na watasongesha mambo ya maisha yao mbele. Nimesikia yale viongozi wameongea hapa. Viongozi wameongea juu ya tuwe na barabara, tuunganishe reli, tujenge airport. Si ndio? Pia wamesema tulete maji, pia wamesema tupange mambo mengine ambayo yatatusaidia kufanya mji huu kuwa ni mji ambao ni wa kisasa. And that is the trend everywhere in Kenya. Is that we want more infrastructure. We want better delivery of water. We want a much more sustainable country in terms of food security. Everywhere in Kenya, we are also discussing about power. How do we deliver power to our homes? How do we have sufficient power to drive our transformation? And this is a conversation that we have been having as a country. I have had this conversation with many members of parliament in the Senate and the National Assembly. I have had this conversation with many leaders around Kenya, that it is time as a nation that there are three fundamental things that we must do, because it's time for us to move Kenya from being a third world country to a first world country. And I want you people to listen to me very carefully, because this is the moment, this is the generation, and this is the opportunity for us to move this country to the next level. We must do three things. Number one, we do not have enough energy. We do not have enough electricity to transform our nation. Today, we have only 2,300 megawatts. On peak hours, we actually do not have enough power. Therefore, even as we bring more industries, even as we bring more manufacturing capability, and we are doing it just here in Konza, you've heard, there will be 5,000 people working here. I was in Vipingo. We're going to have another 10,000 people working there. They need more energy. We are going to be opening shortly Dongokundu. And when we finish in Dongokundu, which is just before December this year, we will go to the industrial city in Nakuru. And we have many county aggregation industrial parks. And we have other special economic zones that we are developing, because manufacturing is the next frontier and industrialization for export is the next frontier. But we cannot achieve that if we do not generate and distribute more energy. We therefore, as a country, urgently, within the next 5 to 7 years, we need 10,000 megawatts of energy as a matter of urgency if we have to move Kenya to the next level. That is number one. To generate 10,000 megawatts of energy, we need something like 1 trillion shillings. It's not a lot of money. We can find it. Number two, we also need to stop importing food into Kenya. As I talk to you, we are spending 500 billion shillings every year to import food into Kenya. Edible oil, wheat, rice, sugar, maize sometimes. And we have done well to stabilize the food security situation in Kenya. But it is not enough. We have just laid the foundation. Yes, we are producing more maize because of good rains and because we have deployed fertilizer, we have removed cartels, we have chased those brokers from the supply chains, and we are producing more maize. We produced almost 25 million bags more last year. We are producing more tea, we are producing more coffee, better prices, but that is not enough. We need to stop importing food to Kenya. We need to save that 500 billion we are importing from to Kenya. How do we do it? We've almost exhausted land under rain-fed agriculture. We now must move to the next level and go to irrigation. We need to build 50 mega dams like Thwake so that we can irrigate 2 million acres. It will not only provide us with food security in Kenya, but it will now give us products for us to export to all the markets that we have negotiated. We negotiated a market in Africa Continental Free Trade Area, 1.4 billion people. Negotiated a market with the EU, 420 million people with very high spending power. We are not using much of it. We have negotiated a market under AGOA with America, huge market. We are not making much of it. We've just concluded conversations with China on them opening their 1.3, 1.4 billion people market for Kenyan products. We need to generate those products from our farms, and irrigation is the next level, and we need to spend at least 1.5 trillion to do another 50 mega dams so that we can put another 2 million acres under irrigation. You're seeing what we are beginning in Galana. That is just a tip of the iceberg. We need to do that across Kenya. That is the next frontier. That's the next thing we must do for us to move Kenya to the first world. And then number 3, just to give you 3 examples, we need to build more infrastructure. Roads, rail, airport. You people have talked about both, all of them here. You've talked about roads, you've talked about rail, you've talked about airport, right? That is what we need to do in Kenya. Today, we don't have an airport. We have a makeshift something on the runway in Jomo Kenyatta. And we are busy with a conversation. Oh, yes, oh, I don't know who, what, where. You know, useless conversation. We need to be serious. We need to do more infrastructure. Junior here has told us how Mombasa Road is a death trap. The number of accidents in Mombasa Road and across the country. We need to do minimum 1,000 kilometers of dual carriageway around Kenya. And we need to do another to Uganda. We need to expand more rail infrastructure. We need to do an airport in JKA and possibly an airport here in Konza. We need to expand our airport infrastructure. We need close to 1.5 trillion to be able to achieve that. So we must, good people, we must up our game. We must raise the bar. We must up our standard. We cannot continue to think about small things. And let me conclude by saying, where do we find the money to do this? Yes, we have what it takes to have the resources to do this within Kenya. Putting together resources from our budget, building resources from our private sector, putting together resources from our privatization, we will be able to create a big pool of resources that we can use in an innovative manner, like all other countries have done, if we put it together under a national infrastructure fund. And shortly, we will be taking to Parliament the law to establish a national infrastructure fund that is going to help us to achieve these 3 objectives: 10,000 kilometers of power, expand our road infrastructure, 1,000 kilometers of dual carriageway around Kenya, 10,000 kilometers of tarmac around Kenya, make sure that we have a good airport, and make sure that we have what it takes to do it, and expand our rail infrastructure to where we want it to get, especially our products. And number 3, to generate sufficient water from 50 mega dams around Kenya that will generate for us at least 2,000 megawatts and also enable us to do 2 million acres extra of land under irrigation. That is how we are going to move this country into the future. And we can do it in our lifetime, as I have said. All these things we have done. Korea, they are sitting here to us, they did it. Korea was exactly like Kenya. This Korea you see here was exactly like Kenya in 1963. Tulikuwa sawa na hawa watu wa Korea. 1963. GDP yetu ilikuwa sawa. Wao ni watu wa kilimo kama sisi. Lakini leo uchumi ya Korea ni 20 times that of Kenya. Munaona iko makosa mahali fulani? Yes. We must ask ourselves, what did Korea... Sasa, just imagine. Watu tulikuwa sawa 1963. Saa hii tunaenda kwao kukopa pesa. Just imagine. Yuko shida ama hakuna shida hii Kenya? Please, tafadhali nawaomba Wakenya wenzangu, tukubaliane, tubadilishe hii nchi. Tuache siasa ndogo ambaye haitusaidii. Siasa ya ukabila, siasa ya chuki, siasa ya kugawanya watu, siasa hiyo. Watu wengi hawa ambao wanazurura kutusumbua, wanatusumbua kwa maduka huko, wanaongea mambo ya ovyo. Hakuna kitu wanaongea. You know? Ama namna gani? So, tafadhali, mimi nawaomba, viongozi sisi wote, tuamini Mungu na tujiamini wenyewe na tuamini taifa letu la Kenya. Tunaweza kuibadilisha hii taifa sisi wote tukiweko. Sijui kama tunaelewana jameni. Hakuna haja hii ugomvi kidogo kidogo. Kama wewe ni kiongozi na uko na sera na mpango tofauti bora kuliko hii yetu, tueleze. Usiseme ati mpango yako ni kuja kuondoa affordable housing. Sasa hiyo ni ujinga. You know, think if William Ruto wants to do a million housing or 3 million, don't tell us you are going to bring down what William Ruto is doing. That is stupidity. Ama na magani jameni. Na sitaki kusema sana mambo hii ya siasa, lakini leo tumekuja hapa kwa hiyo mpango. And that is why I must tell you that we want to pull together. Uliza viongozi wote. Kwa mfano, tuko na mpango ambayo tumeweka inaitwa Nyota. Tumeketi chini na tumekubaliana hii ni mpango ya serikali. Wametupatia loan. Usikia watu wengine wanasema ati ni project ya World Bank. Project ya World Bank gani? Mtu akupatia benki kupatia pesa uende ujenge nyumba, hiyo nyumba ni ya So nashukuru sana ndugu zetu wa World Bank wamefacilitate. Wametupatia shilingi bilioni 20 ili vijana 1850 wa Kenya wapate nafasi number 1 ya kuwa trained kwa biashara. Wale wote ambao katika ecosystem ya AKBO, wale wanataka kufanya biashara na serikali, tuwafanyie training na tuwapange vizuri. Number 2, wale vijana ambao hawajawahi kwenda college mahali popote, pia tuwasaidie waweze kufanya internship na waweze kufundishwa, tuwaweke under master craftsmen ili waweze kupata skills. Ya 3, wale vijana ambao wamepata skills kufanya kazi lakini hawana certification, tutawasaidia katika ile inaitwa recognition of prior learning. Alafu kufikia Ijumaa wiki hii, Friday, mimi nawauliza viongozi wote, kufikia Friday, wabunge watusaidie, mpaka MCS watusaidie. Friday hii tunataka kuchuja vijana 1,100 Kenya on Friday, ambayo kila kijana tutampatia 50,000. Hiyo itakuwa shilingi bilioni 5. Wako na biashara ndogo ndogo waweze kuinua biashara yao on Friday. So I want to ask all of us as leaders, let us rally together on matters that matter to this country, on matters that matter to the young people of our nation. It is not necessary for us to look at our young people as if they are saying anything. They are young people. The young people of Kenya have a point. They are tired of mediocrity, of small thinking, of the usual, of the average. They want us to up our game so that we can create opportunities for them to go into the future and to make their contribution to the development of our nation. So, fellow leaders, I really want to persuade you that let us look at, this is not about political parties. This is about the young people of Kenya. Let us focus and let us work with them. Mimi nataka niwashukuru sana wananchi wa hapa. Poleni, nilishangaa sana, kumbe tungeanza na kuzungumza hapa ndio muende zeni nyumbani ndio tuende tufanye ile kazi nyingine. Mumengoja sana na nilikuwa nauliza hawa viongozi si hawa wananchi tumewakosea. Lakini najua kuna maneno watafanya hivyo. Asante. Lakini mnajua next week mimi nitakuwa sehemu hii. Nakuja hapa Ukambani kwa mambo ya maendeleo. Mnajua Jumatatu ijayo kama leo tutakuwa Kitui kwenye siku ya mashujaa. Pangana na mambo yale mengine. Asanteni sana kwa kutupokea. It's now my great honor and privilege to officially declare phase 1 of Konza Technopolis officially launched. Thank you very much. Congratulations.